First of all, thank you so much for the movie. My best friend, she's Armenian, and she was always showing me her heritage from her grandparents who ran away from Armenia.
Yeah.
And she was telling me the stories, so for me it was like you know, it's the story of my best friend. It's
That's
a story
great.
about
That's
her people.
wonderful to
So,
hear. Yeah.
and I called her immediately and told her, like, you have to take your parents and see this movie. It's really, really good. And for me, it was like, I was wondering how did you know about this movie? How did the promise start?
Well, you know, the 100th anniversary came around in 2015, and I was learning about the Armenian genocide, embarrassingly, for the first time just before that, and reading the script at the same time. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat as I am, that they didn't know about it before. And it's just incredible. It's a real tragedy, not only the event, but just unforgivable that 1.5 million people died, and most people are unaware of that genocide having happened. So it informed me about it, and then you just had to look in the news and see what's going on. You look at the Syrian refugee crisis, you look at Aleppo, and then at the time that I was reading the script, it was the Yazidis on the mountaintop, and to see that it is incredibly relevant nowadays.
Yeah, and to think about all of those people. I mean, people like your best friend's family that needed to escape this extermination of their entire people, right? Entire group of people, and trying to flee, and we even dramatize it in the film. You know, going up to this mountain and trying to flee on boats, and hoping that the rest of the world will care, and then seeing what's happening today, and having this nationalistic wave go across the globe, where people are, you know, countries are isolating themselves and turning their backs on people that are desperately in need of help and of asylum and of sanctuary, and feeling like one of the best ways to try to draw parallels is to show a story from that's little known, unfortunately, and in the hopes that people will do that and make one, to try to help heal something that actually did happen, but also to hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, and I also heard like this movie was a mission for Kir Koresan. Did you meet him before the production?
Kir.
Yeah.
No, he passed away until before I was able to meet him. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know
no, I never met him either, but you know, yeah, it was something that he wanted to do. People have been trying to make a film about this on this scale for decades, but it's always been thwarted. And even Kerkorian, when he ran MGM 3 different times, he wasn't able to do that. So it wasn't until he could self-finance the whole venture, and did so shortly before his passing, that it was possible to be made.
And just a question, do you have any chance any Armenian friends, and what do you know about Armenian culture?
Armenian friends since making the film.
Yeah,
You know? And what I know about the Armenian culture is that whilst this is a pivotal moment in the history and absolute horror, that it doesn't define the people, you know? The people refuse to be victims and thrive and are incredibly successful wherever they go.
and there's a real toughness to them too. You know, Angela, who's in the film, Angela. She is just a wonderful person, and it was a great resource to be able to speak to as we were making the film as well, and many other Armenians that were in the film. It was always great to have them there and to feel that their story was being told in a just way.
Did you get introduced to any traditions? Did you like Armenian traditions?
We did a Seder dance at the betrothal scene. That was really fun to learn this kind of traditional Armenian folk dance. Yeah, that was a good time. How about you?
And I'm accustomed. I'm married to a Serbian lady, so we celebrate Christmas on the same days that Armenians celebrate, and Easter as well. So I'm a little bit more accustomed to that calendar.
That's great. And my last question, I believe I was reading in Variety that Terry George, he said that while you were filming, you had to stay under the radar. Can you talk about a bit more about the filming process? Why you have to stay under the radar?
Well, just obviously the fact that, you know, we weren't able to shoot this in Turkey. It would have just caused too much trouble, and he didn't want to have trouble during it. He didn't want to find that, as had happened with many other films before, that somehow this film managed to be stopped, and that we were able to make it in peace.
Yeah, likewise.
Any
Just
tricks you had to use for yourself to stay under the
to
radar?
stay under. You know, we shot mostly in Spain and in Portugal and in Malta as well. So at least for me, I never felt the need that we were doing something that was hiding in any way. I think it was just precautions so that the film wouldn't be sabotaged in any way.
Yeah.